Be up, guys. Apologies that this is late. This is delayed. I'm sorry. I was supposed to be on at 12. Major apologies. I don't know what's going on. I had those New Year resolutions again about doing stuff earlier this year, getting on and, doing this on time, but things aren't working out again. I mean, the Wi-Fi is shit as well at the moment. I know what's going on. I'm going to have to get onto them again, I suppose. But it's very unreliable, this Poxy Wi-Fi at the moment. Major apologies, guys. I was supposed to be on a lot earlier at 12. But anyway, let's get into this because this is big stuff. We got a new signing. It's been going on. It's been going on for a little while, at least a couple of weeks or more, probably more. Because apparently you've been after this guy for a long time, not just this year or the year before. We've been on looking at him for quite a while, and now we've actually got him. It's happened, and of course, we were informed with this medicals. The players not actually coming; they've had medicals. And they're not actually still signed. Things have happened, especially with our medical team. Still don't know what's going on with them at times. I don't know what's going on with our medical team. Why we still getting our players getting these injuries and so forth. But at the moment, it's good. I'm glad we got another player in, and everything's gone smoothly with the medical and stuff. I think that's brilliant. And we've actually got the player through the door. He's not going anywhere else now. We got him signed up, and I think that's brilliant. Michael Kayode, of course, if nobody knew. He's come from Fiorentina, only on loan for the time being, but it's not actually an obligation, I believe. There's the option to buy. I think it's 13.5 million, but I'll go into it in a little while anyway, or 14 million, something like that. But whatever it is, we should be able to pay that. I mean, it could be worth it. I've seen sort of highlights. I've seen little snippets of him on things and online, and he looks talented. He looks good. He's strong. Yeah. He looks comfortable on the ball, fairly comfortable, and I think we need somebody like that at the back. We haven't all got players like that, defenders like that at the back. I mean, Collins is kind of can do it a little bit. Vandenberg, yeah, not too bad. He's fairly comfortable on the ball, but you want somebody who can, command it at the back a bit. And this guy, although he's only 20, he looks fairly, commanding, and he looks like he could be suited to us and suited to the Premiership. And I hope he does, and I hope he hits the ground running. I mean, we've whether he'll be in there tomorrow, he's eligible to play tomorrow. I don't know if he's got signed in time and can play tomorrow against Palace. I don't know. I'd rather him playing if he's good enough. I know it's a bit too soon to sort of throw him in, but you've got to see what he's like. And I mean, get Rorsleff out of the team now and get him off. Pardon me, pack him off, because apparently there is other teams are interested, and obviously Wolfsburg, I believe, did put a bid in or something, or they want him on loan or something or other. So let him go now. If we got this guy, he's going to be much better, and it's going to be a lot better for us there, right back, and somebody proper there. And until Hickey comes back as well, because I think he'll probably be, I think it's April or something like that. He's supposed to be back. We'll have this guy anyway, and then Hickey could possibly just be back up anyway if he carries on well, plays well. You know, I know it's a lot to ask. He's only 20 still, but he's got to get used to it. And he's in a fairly tough. You've got to be a good defensive team if you're playing in Italy, Fiorentina. You got to. We all know that it can be defensive there with the Italians. Although I think it's got a little bit more attacking than it used to be, because a few years back, it was all defence and it was boring at times, and hardly many goals and so forth. So, but he's a quality player, and we need a strong defender there. I think he will be good. I think he will add a lot to that and shore up that defence a bit more. I hope. Because we're still looking weak at times, vulnerable at the back. The sort of spine has gone a little bit to what we had there, the backbone of it. And, of course, without players like Pinnock, who's out still, injured. I'm glad we've got Rico Henry back. That's a real plus. That's a real bonus now. Of course, I don't know whether he's going to stay or what's going to happen with him. I think looks almost like maybe he could be reaching his time here, his final. I'm not sure. I can't say it for sure, and I hate to say that, but I think he's 34, 35, I believe, and getting towards maybe near the end of his sort of time as well. I mean, he can still play. I mean, nobody's saying he shouldn't. But I don't think he's quite as good as he was, and he's got more injuries now. Less fitter now than he was, and he was an amazing signing when we got him. Free transfer. Brilliant. What more could you ask for? And come from Burnley, of course, and where he was amazing there in that defence. They hardly conceded that many, Burnley, as we know, Dyche as manager as well. There at one stage, so we knew we had a quality defender there that could defend well and strong and whatever. So, but unfortunately, it looks like he may be, not playing as a role much now for us anymore. So, maybe it is good that we're getting extra players in, defenders. I still think we do need a left back with back up. Or player at the moment for Henry, because we can't be expecting him to play that much now. We don't want him to get injured yet again, so we want somebody else there. And I think hopefully we might still get Matt Target. I mean, that's somebody we have been looking at. I mean, I did see as well there was a briefing, a little rumour about getting Kieran Tierney, but only a little rumour. I don't think it's confirmed or strong. And if he's going back to Scotland, which looks to be the case, I think he may be going back to Celtic. Then I can't see him coming anyway. And how would we get him? I just don't know. I'd be surprised if we could get him here. But if he did come, I think that'd be amazing. What a left back that would be. His quality. I know he has a few injuries, which is another thing, I guess. You want another player that's had injury prone and stuff at times, but then what's happened at Arsenal and that, and they've sort of mucked him about a lot, and they should never do that to a fine player like him, and great defender, left back, proper defender, runs through walls and everything. Scotty, of course. And he's a proper defender, and I think he's brilliant. If he did come here, that'd be incredible, but I can't see it somewhere. I think he is going to go back to Scotland and to Celtic, obviously. But you never know. Who knows? It could happen, but we'll wait and see. I'm not sure. I don't think it'll happen. It's a weak thing, weak sort of rumour, news, whatever. So... But anyway, we're going to get on with this, talking about Michael Kayode, and then obviously got the preview I'm doing for the game tomorrow, which of course is against Palace away, which will be a tough one. That they're on really great form at the moment, Palace. So Won't be easy for us. We beat them 2-1, of course, in the first match of the season. And, yeah, who knows? But I hope we could beat them. We need to come back. We need a win. Need 3 points on the board. And, get our away form going again. Get that. Because at the moment, we lost at home to Liverpool. We should have. Still think we could have got a draw there. It could have been a draw, but we all know what happened in injury time. A certain player who's really shit, I think. I don't know how he got 2 goals against us. I really don't. He was crap. He was shit in the Lille. So, yeah, Lille, he played shit there. And I can't believe he still scored 2 against us. But anyway, let's get into this. And we're talking about this guy here. We signed him, Michael Kayode from Fiorentina. Superb. Brentford complete loan signing of right back Michael Kayode from Serie A side Fiorentina. Subject to international clearance, the deal includes an option to make the transfer permanent. So it's an option, not obligation. But if he does well, I'm sure we will be signing him up permanently. Director of Football Phil Giles. Michael is a player we think will suit Brentford and the physical nature of the Premier League very well. Yeah, the right back enjoyed a breakout season last term, playing 26 games in Serie A, scoring 1 goal and providing 2 assists. Kayode was also a regular fixture in Laviola's side to the UEFA Europa Conference League final, which they lost to Olympiacos, making 6 appearances in the European competition. This term, the 20-year-old has played 12 times in all competitions. On the signing, Brentford Director of Football, Phil Giles, said, Michael is a player that we think will suit Brentford and the physical nature of the Premier League very well. We've watched him for a while and he has probably been a bit unlucky not to play more games already this season. The structure of the deal gives us the chance to integrate him into the squad and Premier League football before we look towards making the deal permanent from the summer. Just read all that. Kayode started his youth career at Juventus, where he remained for 7 years until 2018. After leaving the Italian Giants, he played for Serie D side Gazzano. And during the 2020-21 season, the defender scored 2 goals and provided 2 assists in 34 matches as a 16-year-old, helping them gain promotion to Serie C. The right-sided defender has also played on the left at times during his career, joined Fiorentina after that impressive campaign, and was first integrated into their youth team. He made his Serie A debut for the club in a 4-1 away victory over Genoa in 2023, and by the end of the season, Kayode had become a regular in the first team. He went on to play 49 times for Fiorentina. Kayode featured 4 times for Italy under-18s before bursting onto the scene during the under-19s UEFA European Championship win in the summer of 2023. He scored the winner in the final with a header against Portugal to secure a 1-0 win for his side. He has since been moved up to the Italy under-21 team, earning 3 caps. So, yeah, good signing. I'm really happy with this. I think he's going to be really good for us. I've got a few comments here. Warren's team talk. Be up to you, buddy. Thanks for coming in, bro. Brilliant. Hi, Mr. B. Yeah, hi to you, bro. Brilliant. KT, I believe, has signed a pre-contract agreement. I believe, what is that, with Celtic, I suppose, yeah. But anyway, yeah, I know it was probably never going to happen anyway. I know when you mentioned it at that time, it was only a week sort of rumour. Was never going to really happen. It's really like fantasy world for us if it did. But he was, he'd been a great left back for us. That would have been incredible if we'd got him. But it's just never going to happen, was it? So, Jamie Scousers, fucking Oh, they fucking were, weren't they? Let's be honest. I keep upsetting the old Scousers a bit more, Liverpool, innit? I get loads of views that way. They fucking hate it for some reason. And they're top of the Premier and they're still moaning and everything. And they looks like going to win the Premier and maybe win Champions League or League Cup or FA Cup, whatever. They're going to win things. And what are we doing? We ain't going to win nothing like that. So why are they going to have a go? Why are they having a go at us? Why? And they were, come on. That's being honest, they were fucking jammy. They were so lucky, it's unbelievable. I bet your manager won't be playing Kayode out of position like a certain other manager in North London. Yeah. No, he won't be. No. He'll play him in his proper position, Warren. Of course he will. You know, he's not a bloody clown like your manager who thinks he knows it all. Another pet clone or something, twin of Pet. He thinks he's another Pet, and he fucking ain't. Nowhere near, mate. He's fucking shit. Fucking terrible manager. But remember, mate, a fucking shootout is a fucking shootout. Yeah, exactly. I want to chat with you later, mate, if you're available. Yeah, possibly, Warren. Yeah, hopefully I should be. Obviously, I've got to do, I haven't got to do another stream, really. I mean, obviously, that cricket's on. I'll be watching that, but that'll be very soon. Obviously, that's about 1:30. I'll be watching that very soon after I've done this stream. Depends how much later. Possibly about 5 if you're available then. Maybe around 5. Because I think there is another later match as well. I believe is it R4, 5? I don't know. So yeah. Whatever, mate. It should be okay. You just let me know, mate. DM me or whatever on Insta, and let me know what time and all that. Yeah, probably about 6 p.m. if it's okay. I would think so, mate. I don't know. Yeah, I'll let you know anyway. I'll let you know what I'm doing. But yeah, it should be fine. But anyway, I'll let you know. I'll let you know, buddy. But yeah, getting back to this, yeah, I think he's going to be a fantastic player. This guy, can't wait to see him. He's got a long way ahead still, only 20. So, and I think, if he's got a mature head on his shoulders, which is good for a young player. So, can't wait to see him. If he's available for that match tomorrow, get him in. Get him in already. Let's see what he can do, If he's really good, he got Fiorentina to part of their defence, getting them to, what was it? What did they say? It was Europa League Cup or whatever, Conference League, whatever. What else he lost to Olympiacos. But, he got them there and, I want to see what he can do. I have some ideas I want to discuss. Well, yeah, that's cool. Definitely, mate. Yeah, definitely. We'll chat later, man. No worries. Yeah, looks good signing to me. Yeah. Yeah, he does. And we've got some others. I think there will be at least maybe one or two more are going to come through the door if we get this. Maybe if we are still after Matt Target. If that goes ahead, who knows? And maybe the midfielder. I think maybe we're after another. I think it's another winger or something. We may be after. Obviously, we're not going to get another striker. It doesn't look like. I mean, got on Boma and Vissa. Yeah, Vissa's not going anywhere. By the way, not in this window anyway. Not in this window. Maybe the summer, possibly, but not in this window anyway. So we're keeping hold of him. So you lot can fuck off. All your other lot want to try and sign him. No, it's not happening. And got a Bomo Vissa. We got obviously Thiago to come back when he actually can come back again with yet another injury. We have got great attacking players now. Damsgaard, of course, he's playing well. Lewis Potter. you know, we got a really good team going forward, and you know, I'm obviously gonna go into the preview of that very soon, and yeah, go on to talk about that really. Yeah, Jordan, be up to you, bro. Hey, bro, yeah. Cheers for coming in, fella, into the live chat, and yeah, what about a Flecken replacement? Yeah, that would be ideal, wouldn't it? That'd be fucking brilliant. But I don't think that's happening. I mean, just well play Valdemarson anyway. Why don't we play him? We got him there. I'd love him to play more than Flecken, but unfortunately, it's not down to me, is it? I wish it was. If I was fucking manager, I wouldn't have bought him in the first place. Let's put it that way. As soon as Raya left, you get in the proper goalie. You get a really good one. You know, you don't get somebody who's fucking, I don't know. Yeah, he can make saves. We know that. And when you're a goalie, that's your job. But, you know, real top-notch goalie that can pull out all these great saves and keep clean sheets, the likes of the Martinez's and all that, you know. Keep clean sheets and do well and, you know, be solid in goal. And you don't get that. You don't see that with him. You just don't. It's always going to be something he's going to fuck it up. And, you know, against Arsenal and all that, when, yeah, we were looking okay. And then he gave that one, it went straight back to Jesus. That thing he parried and he scored, you know. You know, we were looking like, you know, we was okay. We could have been 1-0 at half time and things may have been different, you know. But, you know, there's just, still make so many mistakes, and it's, you know, I don't think he's good enough. I really don't. But, you know, what can we do? You know, we got to put up with him, I'm afraid. Because obviously Thomas sees something with him and he wants to keep playing him. So, there you go. Yeah, Warren's team took. Hi, Jordan. I hope you are well. Yeah, I'm sure he is. Obviously, it was his birthday last week, and happy birthday to you, Jordan. I think was it Thursday? Was it your birthday? Yeah, happy birthday to you, bro. Still, what are you, 26? Oh, crikey, man! I remember when I was that age. You know, you never think it goes that fast, but it does. And then certainly when you get to 30, cool. You know, the time it goes just like that. You know. The time, and yeah, enjoy it while you can, man. You know, being in your 20s, enjoy it all. And another comment here on Kev Flavin. Be up to you, Kev. Great to see you in here, bro. Cheers, buddy. Coming in. Good afternoon, mate. Visiting London next month from Ireland. Oh. Off to watch your lads against West Ham. Oh, nice. Cool. Yeah, that's obviously away, yeah, because we drew them at home, I know. I don't know whether I'll be going to that. I'm not sure. I'm trying to get some more matches at home. Not always easy now to get the tickets. It's a bit of a fucking lottery now to get these tickets. So yeah, I don't know. I'm going to try and get to some more games if I can. But yeah, no, right, I'm going to get on to the preview now, guys. I won't be on here too much longer, obviously, because I want to bounce, want to get and watch some of that. Obviously, the cricket's coming on. The Premier's not till 3 and all that. There was no earlier game today. Like normally is about 12 or so, an earlier game. But I'll get back to this and go into the preview now for the match tomorrow against Palace. And talk about that. Yeah, there won't be obviously no real team news, I don't think, at the moment, but just thinking look at this team again that we put out against Liverpool. Obviously, we know Flecken will be in goal. There's nothing, I can't change that, unfortunately. I wish I could. Flecken will be in goal. If I'm hoping Kayode will be ready to play, and we'll leave Rawsleff out, but then Rawsleff could start, and then we'll have him on maybe as a sub, Kayode, to ease him into the game. Maybe. I'd like to see Rico Henry start, actually. You know, why not? Why can't we start him? We can at least give him at least a half or so many minutes, and then bring on maybe, or then push Lewis Potter, have Lewis Potter on the left wing, and then push him back to left wing back. If you want to do that and take Henry off later, something like that. I just want to see him play a bit more, Henry. Now we got him back. But I'm not sure Frank could do that. But yeah, I'd love to see that. But I think that'd pretty much be the defence against Collins. Obviously, Vandenberg going really well. I don't know if Pinnock's close to coming back just yet. But that's partnership's going fairly well there with Collins and Vandenberg. I'm quite happy with them. Quite impressed. So might as well leave that. I think he'll probably stay with Lewis Potter as left wing back, I would say. And then the midfield pretty much speaks for itself. Janelt will still be there, or Jensen. I would say maybe bring Jensen back. I'd like to see him rather than Janelt, but we'll see. Norgard, of course, will definitely play. Visser and Damsgaard, of course, and Mbomo. Of course, that'd be, our main attacking midfield. I don't know if Yarmulke will play again. I'd probably say drop him and bring Jensen in. Although I like Yarmulke a lot. I think he's a very good player. Really good young player still. He's another one, only 20, Yarmulke. So he's got plenty of time. I'd probably bring Jensen back, to be honest. He adds a lot more to our midfielders, we know, with his passing and everything else, and creativity and everything. So, Bowman, Visser and Damsgaard have been incredible, So you got to keep them there, of course. And the subs, of course, Valdemar, well, I'd love him in goal, but I don't think that's not going to happen. We know that. We just know. Carvalho, I've been very disappointed with him. Maybe he should come on and, at some stage, though, and hope he does something. Scored 2 goals, I believe. He looked decent at times when he came here. But hasn't really just done it, hasn't done it. He's flattered to deceive, really. As I say, Henry should start. I think Mag Homer he's gone to, I think it's Preston on loan, I believe. Or Bolton, one of those. I think it's Preston. Yeah, it's Preston. So Jensen should start. I'd like to see Kim Ji-soo at some stage again. I rate this guy. Another good young player, Korean international. Under 21 international anyway. Konak doesn't get a game much. He's got to play it. I'd like to see him come on at some stage again, get some minutes. I'd say will probably be left on the bench again. He really is just, I'd say, a backup now and just squad player at the moment. He just doesn't, I think his time's nearly up, unfortunately. And Shardy, I rate, he can be good. He can be, he's hot and cold, really. He can do some great stuff, and then he won't do a lot. Got that hat trick, as we know. That brilliant hat trick when we beat Leicester 4-1. I'm going to go, I'll have a look and see, have a look at some news. Should say maybe who's going to come in. Well, it'll be the preview. Where's the preview? I think Ayer is back as well, so he'll be in contention. Yeah, so I don't know. Ayer could play. We're getting the players back now, which is good. I love that. So we're getting more strength again, in depth again. We'll be at the back and everything now, our defence, so it's going to really help. I'll just read this bit, actually, what Frank says about him, about Michael Kayode. Says he's a very talented and fantastic physical package. Brentford head coach Thomas Frank has spoken about defender Michael Kayode, who joined the West Londoners on loan from Fiorentina for the remainder of the season on Friday. The deal includes an option to make the transfer permanent in the summer. The Bees boss also discussed the January transfer window, which has seen Mikel Damsgaard, Aaron Hickey and Keane Lewis Potter sign new contracts. Yes, that's good. That's brilliant. Loving that. Frank, I'm very happy. I'm very happy that we managed to sign him to give us a little bit more depth in the fullback positions. Exactly. I agree. Brentford head coach Thomas Frank has spoken about the club's very good signing, Michael Kayode. The defender joined the Bees on loan from Italian side Fiorentina for the remainder of the season on Friday. And the deal includes an option to make the transfer permanent in the summer. A very good signing, I think, said Frank. I really like him, and I'm very happy that we managed to sign him to give us a little bit more depth in the fullback position. He's very talented and he's a fantastic physical package. He's got good ability going forward and he's very good defensively, which is what we want. We really do. Asked when the 20-year-old will feature for the West Londoners, Frank confirmed that he will not be available for Sundays. Well, there we go. Sunday's Premier League game against Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park, and added, he is of course young and will need to be developed. Well, yeah, fair enough. He's not going to be available. There we go. But so it means probably Rorsleff will carry on. Maybe get Aya there. Could put Aya in now if he is back, if he is fit enough. I'd rather see him there than Rorsleff, but there we go. We will not be able to get that international. So he's got have international clearance again as well. So that's another thing. International clearance before Sunday. He hasn't played as much this season, but last season he played more or less the full season with Fiorentina in Serie A. He's a bubbly character. He's very, very nice. We need to get embedded in and integrated. He needs to train and understand our principles, which will probably take a bit of time, and that is natural. There's a lot of things to factor in, but if he's fit and shows he's the best, then he will play. The addition of Kayode follows the news that three players, Mikel Damsgaard, Aaron Hickey and Keane Lewis Potter, have all signed new contracts this month. Asked for his reflections on the January transfer window, Frank said, so far it's been fantastic. 3 new contracts. Well, indeed. 3 youngish players, but 3 players with great potential that we need to maximise. And we got another young player in with great potential. It's classic Brentford. Well, there we go. Right, let's look at this news. First team. Io is in contention, as I've already mentioned, to play. Let's read some more of these comments. Warren's team talk. Hi, Kev Flavin. I hope you are well. I hope you enjoy your trip. How? Hi, Warren. All good. Thanks, mate. How are you? And, so Brentford head coach Thomas Frank provides an update on defender Christopher Aya ahead of the Bees Premier League game against Crystal Palace. Aya has missed 6 matches due to an ankle injury. Thomas Frank delivered a positive injury update ahead of Brentford's Premier League game against Crystal Palace. Defender Christopher Aya is in contention for Sunday's visit to Selhurst Park, having missed 6 games due to an ankle injury. Christopher Aya is available, said Frank. He trained all week and will be involved in the squad, which is very positive. The Bees boss confirmed that fellow defender Michael Kayode, who signed on loan from Serie A side Fiorentina on Friday, requires international clearance, so will not feature against Palace. Josh De Silva knee, he's forever out. Don't know when he'll ever come back. Who knows? Ethan Pennant, hamstring. Igor Thiago, joint infection. Gustavo Nunez, who still hasn't played for us, back. And Aaron Hickey, hamstring, remains sidelined. So, yeah, still a little while for them to come back, but we're still okay. I think we're good enough. What we got now is still good enough. Frank was full of praise for the informed Eagles, who have taken 11 points from their last 5 Premier League fixtures. Yeah, been amazing now. Palace, going to be tough. They are a very good team, said Frank. They are back to that level they had at the back end of last year. Yeah, true. Very true. Oliver Glasner is doing a very good job. They are very structured. We know exactly what to expect from them, which makes it very difficult. Yeah. They've got a very good low and mid block. They're very difficult to break down, and on the counter and half transition, their front three is really good. Jean-Philippe Mateta, Ismail Assar, and Abarishi Eze are good players. I expect a very difficult game, an even game, and hopefully we manage to edge it. We need to play our A game. Yeah, exactly. I agree. The match, there's the match preview. I'll just read this quickly and then I'm going to go, guys, because obviously the cricket's going to start. Probably already has started. This is obviously going to be an analysis, team news, match officials and more. Here's everything you need to know ahead of Brentford's Premier League away game. It's Crystal Palace on Sunday at Selhurst Park. 2 p.m. kickoff. Brentford travel across London to face Crystal Palace in the Premier League at Selhurst Park on Sunday. Thomas Frank's side fell to a 2-0 defeat against league leaders Liverpool last time out, but were victorious in their last away game, securing a 5-0 win at Southampton. Well, it won't be like that at Palace, though, I'm afraid. Sunday's match will be televised on Sky Sports. Analysis, team news, match officials and more. Here's everything you need to know ahead of the Bees' latest test. It's Richard Cole, playmaker stats, tight game expected at Selhurst Park. Yeah. Brentford face a tough test when they make the trip to Selhurst Park to take on the Crystal Palace team who have made themselves very difficult to beat. Oliver Glasner's Palace have improved as the season has progressed and are currently on a run of 4 wins out of their last 5 games in all competitions. A spell that includes a solid draw against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Indeed, since the November international break, only one team has managed to get the better of the Eagles in their last 13 games. Palace have lost just twice to Arsenal in both the Premier League and the Carabao Cup, while also winning 6 and drawing 5. But Palace have had their struggles in front of their fans this year. Only 2 teams have scored fewer Premier League goals at home than Palace, 10, Ipswich on 8 and Southampton on 7. In comparison, Brentford topped the home goals chart with 29, almost 3 times as many as Sunday's opponents. While Palace are struggling for goals at home, Thomas Frank's attacking line can expect to face a stern defence. The Eagles have made more tackles than any other team in the Premier League, 475, with Daniel Munoz, the division's top tackler, 77, while Tyrick Mitchell, 62, and Will Hughes, 49, also feature in the top 20. In Maxence Lacroix, Palace have the defender with the joint second highest number of interceptions in the league, 36, while the Frenchman also ranks 9th for clearances, 99. Beyond the tackling and intercepting, the Eagles have been particularly adept at blocking in total. Palace have made 536 blocks, 6 in the league. At the same time, the informed Mitchell is responsible for getting in the way of 10 crosses, 4th in the league and 2nd for passes blocked, 36 behind only Liverpool's Alexis McAllister. Brentford may even find a challenge aerially. The Bees typically top the aerials won stat, but Palace aren't too far behind with 314 aerials won compared to the West Londoners' 366. But that's not to say that Brian Mbomo, Johan Visser and co won't find opportunities. Palace goalkeeper Dean Henderson has had to make 11 saves from inside the 6-yard box, more than any other goalkeeper in the division. While goals aren't Palace's speciality this campaign, they are a threat. In fact, no other team has had as many attempts from set-piece situations as Palace, 93 shots. Only a lack of efficiency, I don't know what that says, efficacy, I guess it's efficacy, stops them from being the most dangerous team from dead ball situations. With the Eagles 9 goals from set pieces, excluding penalties, second only to Arsenal. The Bees will have to deal with the threat of Jean-Philippe Mateta, who has 8 goals in the Premier League so far this season, more than a quarter of his team's total tally. The forward has also made a brilliant start to the new year, having scored all but one of Palace's league goals in 2025. The 27-year-old netted the equaliser against Chelsea at the start of the month before the opener against Leicester City, and a brace in the 2-0 away win against West Ham last Saturday. We can expect a tight game on Sunday as 11th place Brentford take on 12th place Palace. It's no surprise that the first 5 Premier League games between these two all ended in draws before the sides won a game each. Scout report, Palace can secure top half finish after a slow start to the season. The 23-24 season was one of the more memorable Premier League campaigns for Crystal Palace, as they scored more goals than ever before, 57, posted their joint best points total, 49, and finished in the top half for only the second time in 15 seasons in the competition. The way Oliver Glasner came in as Roy Hodgson's successor and led the Eagles to 7 wins from his first 13 games, including 6 in the final 7, certainly whet the appetite. Fans will not have wanted the season to end, not least because it was the last glimpse they would see of starman Michael Olise before his anticipated move to Bayern Munich. The funds from his sale and that of Joachim Andersen were reinvested, but the momentum Glasner's side had generated at the tail end of last term all but evaporated at the start of this. They opened the season with a 2-1 defeat to Brentford, at the GTEC, and picked up just 3 points from the opening 8, which left them in the relegation zone by the end of October. Granted, they had played Chelsea, Man United, Liverpool, Nottingham Forest during that time, but the lack of goals was of concern to Glasner. Following the Forest defeat, he said, at the moment, we don't score goals, and we have to be honest. No goal today, no goal versus Liverpool, no goal versus Man United, and if you play like this, it is difficult to win. They did win the next game, 1-0 at home against Spurs, but then it was 5 games until they picked up their second of the season, 1-0 away at Ipswich on 3rd of December. Thankfully, Palace has turned out to be a false start, a blip, perhaps kindly placed in hindsight at the start of the season, and things have only got better since then. Twice they took the lead at home to Man City before Rico Lewis secured a 2-2 draw for Pep Guardiola's side. And in the 7 games since, they have won 4, drawn 2, and lost just once, when Arsenal ran riot there with a 5-1 win at Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park 4 days before Christmas. Their recent wins have come against rivals Brighton, Southampton, Leicester, and West Ham, with draws against informed Bournemouth and Chelsea. While those victories have not come against top 6 sides, they have come against teams battling at the wrong end of the table or those around them. To be in with a shout of another top half finish, that those types of wins are essential. Glasner and the fans will want more though, and there is certainly room to improve. Palace have won the fewest games of any of the current top 15 teams, 6. And of the 17 teams outside the relegation zone, only Everton, 18th, have scored fewer than their 25 so far. But with Man United, Everton and Fulham next up after Brentford's visit, in their current vein of form and with experience of finishing with a flourish last season, Palace really could properly kick their top half push into gear over the coming weeks. Yeah, so that's that. And I'm under no illusions that it's going to be tough. Very good team. And really good vein of form, rich vein of form. Going very well, and they're going to be difficult. I think if we can defend pretty well, I know we've got Flecken in goal, but, hey, that's it. And we may have Rorsleff at the back again. But if we can somehow defend well and then nick a goal or two, we could win it. I mean, I think it's more likely a draw, 1-1. It's going to be that tight, that close. But I'd like to see us get another win against them. I mean, we were very lucky, actually, in that 2-1 win at the start of the season, but we did beat them, so that was a great start for us. But this is going to be really, really tough this time. So, yeah. Yeah, but I think I've got a feeling it may be a 1-1, but I'd like to see a 2-1 the Bees. Then again, it could be, say, a 2-1 Palace. So I think it's going to be that close, one of those options, really, them scenarios, you could say. But yeah, I'll go back to these comments and Warren's team talk. Yeah, I'm good, mate. He's saying, obviously, talking with Kev there in the live chat. Yeah, thanks, Kev. Yeah, good to hear Warren and Kev there. Whereabouts are you from in Ireland, Kevin? Are you a Bees fan, Kev? I don't know. I guess he must be if he's going to see us play. I would have thought so. Yeah, I think he is, Warren, but I'm not totally sure. We'll find out in a little while. I think he is, but I don't know. Unless he's a West Ham fan. I wouldn't have thought so, but you never know. Yeah, Palace is about 30 minutes away from me. I have a few mates who are Palace fans. Yeah. Yeah, cool. Yeah, if you want to put your predictions in, Warren or Kev, you want to put them in before I go, because obviously I'm only going to be on here a little while longer now. Obviously that cricket started. I don't know the score. Maybe it might be best if I don't know, because if we're losing again, we're doing badly. I don't really want to know, but we'll find out in a minute. Oh yeah, Warren's gone 1-1 as well. Yeah, I think that's more likely. What I can see from this could be more likely. I'd love to nick a win though. We'd love the 3 points, take us into the top 10 again. But we'll see. England will be all out within the hour. Yeah, possibly. You're probably right there, buddy. Yeah, probably. Wouldn't be surprised with England, men and women both are pretty poor at the moment. But I don't know. I think we could make this level at 1-1. I would hope against India. It's going to be tough, but we'll see. Yeah. If anyone, if Kev wants, if you want to put your prediction in, mate, before I go, what do you think this will be? Your result? Put it in. Also, I've got to put this on. Hold on a minute, guys. Hold on. Forgot to put this down here, the ticker, but I'll put it on there now. Follow me on Insta, Mr. B for Life 182, and subscribe to Mr. B Hive Football Chat and Mr. B Chats England Cricket. Because obviously there'll be some more on there, more cricket streams. Obviously, there'll be a reaction to today's match. I was going to do a watch along at one stage, but I won't bother with that. Well, not today anyway. There might be one next week for England. Won't be the women's one, I doubt, but because they lost again, of course, as we know. But yeah, I'll probably do one at some stage next week. One of them games, watch along, definitely. I keep promising to do one, but I know with today, I think with the football and everything, I just don't think it's possible. So, and doing this stream, of course. So, um, it's not just England, mate. It is a cancer that is affecting the whole of UK and Ireland. Exactly. Yeah. You're right there, buddy. You're right, fella. But yeah. Anyway, guys, it's been another great stream. I had to keep also obviously bring you the transfer news because I thought that was just bring confirmation that we all knew was going to happen. Michael Kayode is signed on loan for us to the end of the season with the option to buy permanently. So I just hope if he's good enough, I hope he is. He looks good, what I've seen. Could be very good for us. We just got to wait for international clearance as well with him. So who knows? But I think he's going to be great. Can't wait to see him start playing. And hopefully that will mean that Rawslef will go somewhere else, possibly on loan or permanently. I don't totally hate him as much as people think. I just don't think he's up to it. I don't think he's suited to this. It ain't worked out for him. Even if he's been put out of position, no, I'm sorry. He's just not good enough. And if he's at fault for a lot of the goals, well, him and Flecken, you know, then I don't want him here anymore. I'm sorry. And and of course we are going to get one or two others, I think. I'm sure it's going to happen. And of course I will bring you the news when it happens on here. Confirmation and carry on with obviously the transfer sort of rumours, news and so forth. The rumblings and probably will be another stream next week or two, one or two, depending what's going on. And of course, obviously, the reaction to this, the Palace one. Well, we're doing the confirmation tomorrow as well. I usually do that confirmation of the teams and so forth. Who's going to play? The lineups are going to be? That Rawslef thing is down to the manager. Exactly. Yeah, you're right there, bro. You're right. Unfortunately, it is. Just like it is with Flecken as well. So, well, not playing out of position, but buying him in the first place because he is a goalie, of course. But what I mean was getting him. That was I guess it was his decision. It must have been, Generally, the manager has some input in that, surely. Well, should have a lot of it. I mean, you'd say it's probably the same with Arteta. He's got to have a lot of input on who they sign, surely. And a lot of that has been his fault, hasn't it? The same with other clubs. Again, I'm not just mentioning Arsenal because people think, oh, maybe I love Arsenal or something as well. I'm a big supporter of them. But I was back for a while back, for a few years. They were my second team, probably until the Invincibles. After that, I stopped, being interested in, as in them anymore. With what was going on, especially. And I thought I'd rather support my other first team that, are never expected to win stuff. And it would be great when we do, rather than a team that's always been expected and, thought of to win trophies, throughout their history, proud history they've had. But unfortunately, they're an embarrassment and a bloody clowns now, circus acts, really. I'm afraid, Arsenal. Fried chicken. Would you let Visser lick your belly? Would you like to fuck off, basically, mate? Because I think you're a prick, and you're going to be banned, mate. I'm not having that sort of comments. So, oh yeah, Warren's there, aren't you? You're a mod. Can you get this guy out, mate? Can you ban this guy? Or time him out. Well, ban him, I'd say. This fucking fried chicken clown here. Fucking KFC dick. Whatever the fuck he is. Sorry, Roger? Roger? Who the fuck are you, dumbass? You're funny. Yeah, I think you're on the wrong stream, mate. You know, the clown stream. You just well go and join them Liverpool fans that were giving me shit as well, saying how jammy they were, because they were. Yeah. And as I said, Warren, you've got the power, mate. I made you a mod. Get rid of him for me, yeah? Get him the fuck out, mate. Show him the exit, yeah? Yeah, fried chicken is a dickhead, yeah. So chuck him out, Warren. I made you a mod, man. Do it. Nice. Cheers, Warren. Cheers, fella. Oh. Sorry, I just heard news that the openers are gone for England. Oh dear. Anyway, what a surprise. Yeah, going to be nothing again, is it? Not going to be a big score for England. Anyway, right. Yeah, I've got rid of that. The comments and everything. Anyway, I'm going to go, guys. Thanks for watching again. Yeah, you're right there, buddy. Yeah, bro. Definitely. It's gonna be out for next to nothing, aren't they? Exactly. Anyway, man. Anyway, guys. Thanks for watching again. I say do all that. Follow me on that and Mr. B High Football Chat and Mr. B Chats England Cricket and everything. Yeah, and get my subs going up again and everything. Even with Pratt's like fried chicken, that prick there. Whatever we comment, at least it's getting me noticed. The in the spotlight, and people at least coming into live chat, even if they are twats, wankers, dick brains, whatever. Yeah. So, anyway, guys, that's been brilliant. I enjoyed doing this, and there's more to come. So keep following me, and thanks for the support as usual. And but for the time being, till the next one, I'm out of here. Cheers, guys. Thanks, everyone. I'm bouncing. Cheers. Bye.